How are we doing, everyone? Welcome back to today's video. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I put a short out yesterday. Oh, sorry. I'm still feeling the same. I just can't get motivated to go to work. I go to work and don't get me wrong, it's quieter than it has been. I had that mad rush in the new year coming back to work, but it's quieting down a little bit, but it's not, I haven't got a day that I haven't got work. I've still got work every day and I've still got work that I need to book in, but I just can't be bothered. I don't know why. You know what I really want to do? I want to come home. I want to spend time with him. I want to spend time with her upstairs. Nikki's giving her a shower. I just want to spend time at home with my family at the moment. And obviously, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's nice. But at the same time, I've obviously got to make sure that I'm bringing in income as well. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is feeling this way. I've had a few people message me back saying it's like the post-Christmas or the post-New Year rush blues and this, that, the other, which I get it. But I haven't got blues. I just feel unmotivated at the moment. It's just like I've got work to do. I think I need a challenge. I think I need a challenge because the sort of work that I've got to book in at the moment is sort of bread and butter stuff like servicing, gas safeties, things like that. I love breakdowns. I love a challenge. I love getting into something which is going to make me tick, make my mind tick and get me to become better in what I do. And I think it's because the stuff that I've got going on at the moment is just everyday bread and butter stuff, nothing which is going to push me or anything like that. I'm just sort of, a little bit unmotivated. Hopefully things will pick up. Hopefully things will change and I'll get some juicy jobs. And I'm like, yes. Having said that, I've got a good one that I'm looking forward to this week on Thursday. It's a wiring job. So it's, it probably won't get put out till later on, but that's one that I'm looking forward to. I've got a power flush on Wednesday and I've got bits to do. And I don't want to keep waffling on about the same thing, but this week's video is the first week back in the new year. So I've got a few breakdowns and stuff after the Christmas break. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Probably on this weekend's video or one of the later videos, I'm going to give you guys a bit of an update in terms of what I've got prepared for the giveaway so far. And, you want to say hello? Come on, Irene, say hello to everyone.
Hello, I'm eating my roti.
You're eating your rotli? Okay. He's having his dinner. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You need to subscribe to the channel in order to be in for the giveaway, so you don't want to miss it. Do whatever you need to do, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Ta-ta for now. Good morning. First job today. We've got an Ideal Logic Plus, which is coming up with an ignition lockout. Don't know if it comes up on the camera there. Customer called me last night. I checked with them, make sure firstly is the ECV on, which it is. Hob's working. Last time I had a similar sort of issue where the ECV had been knocked pretty much all the way off, but it was enough for the hob to light, but not for the boiler to light. So ran those checks with the customer over the phone last night. That was fine. I asked them to see if they could hear any bubbling noise coming from here, which they couldn't. But I'm not convinced. Gas is on there. Right, pressure's low, but that's not going to affect the ignition. So all the valves are open. So let's go ahead and restart this and see what it does. Winter setting, that's fine. Central heating on, hot water's on. Where's the thermostat? Timer or room stat is off. Right, do you know what? Let's just run a hot tap. Okay, let's see what it does. It's not doing anything at the moment. Maybe the tap's the wrong way around. Oh no, here we go. Okay, so you can't hear it, but it doesn't even sound like it's igniting. So let's get the case off and let's check the ignition module. Okay, so the condense is clear, and yeah, I can't actually hear it sparking. Now I know this isn't the right way to do it, but let's wait for it to make sure it's not gone to ignition lockout. Not yet. There we go. No, there we go. We have power going to there. I'm going to let it do it again. It's gone to ignition lockout, that's why. Right, let me restart it. Okay. So, got power going into it. Next, I'm going to check has it got power going out to it. So I'm going to let it start its cycle again. Yeah, no power going to it. Right, let me see if I've got an ignition module on the van. Right, that's changed over. Let's power it back on. And stick that on as well. So it's coming up with the ignition lockout to begin with. So reset it. Bingo. We have burner on straight away. Job done. Part number for this, if anyone wants it, I'll put it in the description as well. 175593. That's the ideal part number. Keep one on the van. Common part on the ideals. Not that expensive. And yeah, first time fixes get you out of trouble. And on to the next one. Let's go. Right, I've got an ideal ISA. Problems with the hot water, so let's turn it on. See what it does. So right now it looks like it's calling for heat, so let's turn that off. It shouldn't be. Alright, that's better. So that's doing its preheat. So it's fired up there. Does that happen at all the hot taps or just one? All of them. Right, cool. Let's run hot tap here and see what's going on. So I've opened up that hot tap. So I'm going to see if the diverter is passing or if it's an issue with the right. So diverter is passing, definitely, because that flow pipe is starting to get roasting hot, which it shouldn't be. And yeah, got nothing on there at the moment. It's starting to get a little bit warm, but that's because, yeah, most of the heat's going down the flow. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to isolate that and see if it then pushes the heat down to the hot pipe, and then check to make sure it's not overheating on hot water either, because I have screwed in, I can't remember if I've either changed the plate or cleaned the plate on this before, so I want to check to see if it's picked up more dirt and it's got the plate blocked, or yeah, I can't keep my hand on that no more. Right, let's isolate that and see what we can do. Okay, so that's isolated. So now I want to see if the boiler locks out, because if it locks out, now that hot pipe's getting hot. So that's proving the diverter valve's faulty. But next one I need to check in here if it's the actuator or the actual cartridge itself. But before I do that, I want to see if this stays alight. or if that locks off as well, because if that locks off, then there's a block plate as well. Sometimes I've had it before when the plate's so badly blocked up, it forces it, because the heat can't get through it, then forces it, it pushes the diverter and forces it down the flow. But ow, the flow's still hot from before. Ah, yeah, hot's getting hot now as well. Right, I'm going to let that run. Let's check the temperature. Yeah, that's better. 45 degrees, 46, 47, 50. Cool. Right, so it's definitely a diverter issue. Now, just got to get the case off and check which type it is, whether it's the one where it's got the like Honeywell type 3-port head, or if it's the other one with the actual actuator on it. There we go. I don't know if you can see with the glare, but 2 and a bit years ago, I put a new plate in. There's a new turret seal, and it's had a full service on it as well. So I doubt it's the plate, and the boiler's still on, so it's not overheating, that's for sure. So now I've just got to check whether it's the actuator. Most likely it's going to be the full cartridge itself. So let's power down first, turn the water off, and then I'm going to take the head off and see if that's motoring back and forth or not. That will tell me whether it's the actuator itself or if it's the full cartridge. Right, so the actual cartridge is stuck solid, so normally you can push these in and out on that spring, but there's very little movement on that. That should be moving more than that. I've even tried the grips to try and pull it and push it, but yeah, it's not doing anything. And I think because of that, that's actually taken the motor out as well, because look how loose that is. So I think where that's failed, it's destroyed the mechanism in the motor as well. So it's going to need both bits, which I don't have on me. So I'm going to take them out of the GC and then come back with a new diverter valve replacement. Right, we are back at this idle ISA. So got the new motorized head and the new diverter cartridge. So literally just need to change the cartridge, and it comes in the pack with this key. So that allows you to remove the cartridge from the block itself without having to change the whole block, which is a bit more of a cost-effective option and an easier option as well. So I've got that, and you can see on this one, when I open it, that spring moves freely, whereas the one in there yesterday where I was trying to push it, completely seized, and because of that it's taken the motor out as well. So that's why I've got a new motor, new cartridge. Now the only thing with this one is, I remember this from last time, this drain off doesn't work for some reason, so I can't remember how I actually drained it last time. So I need to find somewhere where I can drain the pressure off the system, because we've got about just under 2 bar of pressure in there, so I don't fancy cracking that with just that on. So filling loop on here, it's been fit the wrong way around as well, because they put the non-return valve on the heating side rather than putting it on the cold side, so I can't drain it out through there. So there. Okay, I might just have to use this. I'm not a fan of these drain offs either, to be fair, but beggars can't be choosy. Right, managed to drain the pressure out. You can see the water quality, which is why the diverter valve has failed. So yep, we're down to 0 pressure there, so I can disconnect that. So I don't want to drain the whole system out. Now I can work on it by just taking the pressure off and change that valve over, or the cartridge even. Right, pressure's off. Now to get this off, if you look at this one, there's a little tab. So at the back here, same thing, tab, turn it, and and then it should come off. There we go. Unplug the Molex connection at the back. That's the old one. Now, what I should be able to do is with this cartridge, so with this key series, you meant to just pop it in there and be able to just turn it anti-clock. There you go. Can you see it's starting to turn? Obviously, I'm going to put something underneath here to catch the water, but should just be able to pop that out. And although this is already greased up, I am probably just going to dab a little bit more silicone grease on the O-rings just so that it goes in nice and smooth. So I'm going to get that prepped, take this bottom cover off and put a little plumb tub on my folding bucket underneath it to catch the water and get that swapped out. Okay, that's the new cartridge in, and here's the old one. You can see by the discoloration on it, or the muck that's on it. And yeah, I can't even push that spring in. The other one I was able to do it by hand, but this one, no chance. Right, let's fit the new motor on and then fire it up and test it. Right, we're back on, pressurized. No leaks, running a hot tap, and let's go and check the temperature again. We should be just getting straight hot water now. That's looking good. 38, 39. 40. Yep, that's climbing steadily, which is good. 43. 44. You know where I'm going with this. It's working. Job done. So there you go. That's an ideal ISA diverter cartridge. Easiest way to change it, get that cartridge, comes with that key, keep hold of that key. I'm going to put it back. I'm going to put that key now in my tool bag because it will come in handy at some point in the future, I'm sure. So hope you guys found that useful, and that's me signing out tonight. Have a good one.